Oh! Are you all out here following me around again? Oh yeah, folks. Still freezing ass cold outside. Still trapped out in the winter wonderland. Still hiding from Clara. Howdy, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you, coming to you live from somewhere mid-Ohio. And that's the haunted hillbilly's house. But, now, yesterday I brought up a point about 9/10 of the time spoilers being put up by tabloids. And I forgot to get around to mentioning who the other 1/10 was. Well, the other 1/10 is the BBC itself. That's right. Everybody remember when they showed John Sim in the trailer, the very first trailer for Series 10? How many folks remember that? Look, ooh, well, the thing was, nobody, even the set reporters who were there, and I have the photos to prove it because I got sent photos from the set for that day, of John Sim on the set as, you know, Razor or whatever that guy was, Mr. Radhead. Well, the thing was, there he is, nobody recognized him. Rachel and Tilley and everybody went to all this trouble to keep this under wraps. And what does the BBC do? First trailer, John Sim's in it. I swear. Oh, somebody got dropped on their head a few too many times as a child in the BBC, you know, press department. Now, I don't know if they thought, well, we're going to pull in more viewers if we do this. Yeah, no, you just basically blew the entire surprise out of that last episode. Almost every single reaction I saw, oh, look, that's got to be John Sim. So, yeah, someone's talking about the episode down in Cape Town. Yes, it is. And without a doubt now, I got some more photos I put up on the Dr. Freedom Facebook page that they have more signs, and these signs say coloreds, and they were going to be put on doors and all that for, you know, a segregated environment, you know, of the 50s. They didn't have those in South Africa, Mackie Backy. Also the fact that you had a car out there with an American sheriff's star on it. And if it had been a South African police car, it would have had BSAF, BSAP, British South African Police. No sign of it. Howdy, folks. How's it going? I was just out getting the mail, and I figured I'd, you know, pop on really quick. All right, 17 people here. All right, any questions? Shoot them now. My nethers are freezing. I'm not kidding. I could probably play Silver Bells with my nuts right now. So, all I have to do is shake my hip. Do 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 do. Okay. So now I'm not running any of the cars right now. I ran them all the other day, so those should be fine for a while. Yeah, it is freezing ass cold out here again. The weather has been like in the teens all week. I love it. We're getting a reprieve this weekend. It's going up in the 40s. Oh my God, that's almost like swimsuit weather now. That's one thing you'll learn about winter in Ohio is the fact that when you hit the 30s and 40s, you're like, oh, thank you, God. Oh, great. Looks like I'm gonna have to clean out my gutters again this year. So, okay, people have been asking why go to South Africa to film a piece of Americana. What happened was this. There's lots of architecture in South Africa that currently today looks like the buildings in the 50s. So that's why they went there. Also, it is financially cheaper to take the unit to South Africa and film the city scenes there than it would be to come to America. Now, when they did that stuff with Matt Smith and all that, that was expensive as hell. Matter of fact, how many here remembers Daleks in Manhattan? 9/10 of that was filmed in the UK, and they found a wall that just happened to look like the front part of the Statue of Liberty and parked the TARDIS in front of it and put a green screen around it. So that's why they went to South Africa. Also, from pics I'm going to show you tonight, if I get around to doing a video, Mark Tonderai, matter of fact, it's MarkTonderai on Instagram, has put up some photos, and he's currently in the desert this week doing shooting. So it may have been a matter of they did it also not only to save money, but also the fact that Now all they got to do if they want to shoot the desert scenes is the desert's right there. It's boom, boom, boom. It's hop, skip, and a jump. Now, there's been a lot of folks jumping, well, what if it's about apartheid? The thing is, the reason why I don't believe it's apartheid is, once again, we cater to white trade only is pretty much an exclusive American sign of that era. Also, the sheriff's car I showed you has a 5-point star on it, which was not representative of the British South African police. They did not have a car that I can find that even remotely looked like that. If you want to get a laugh, look up the Rhodesian Police Mini Cooper. That'll make you laugh your ass off. You ain't got no room for a damn criminal in there. Hell, you ain't got no room to pack your lunch, let alone take a criminal in. One of my hopes for Series 11, I'm very, very hoping that they get off this we have to spare everybody bandwagon that Moffat created. Or even better yet, I'm going to create companions, and then I'm going to make them so that, oh look, they're immortal super characters that cannot be touched. That got pretty damn old. You see, the thing is, though, even though RTD did it, he also had Martha Jones, who had the sense to get the hell out of there while the getting was good. You had Billie Piper's character of Rose, who wound up in an alternate universe. Sure, she wound up, you know, defending the Earth, but she doesn't have her own TARDIS and is not immortal, is she? There's been a rumor going around that they're going to be doing more historicals. Good point, Renegade Time Lord. We have no proof on that. Just like the whole Sonic earring rumor that's come up, and that was started by fans, like when they saw the earrings in the poster. There's no truth in that whatsoever. Now, the thing is this. I'd like to see them do a couple of historicals where you find out, like, how many here remember Countryside? That Torchwood, that matter of fact, Chris Chibnall wrote, where you had the team out there, there's people getting waxed, wasted, killed, like, you know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre style. And it's like, ooh, I wonder what kind of alien this is. But then you find out at the end, it was all these whacked out natives that were just killing each other, eating, whatever travelers came into town. I want to see something like that where it turns out not to be an alien menace. That, for one, would be a good change. Now, not all rumors tend to be true. You got to be very careful where you get your information from. I missed that last bit. I'm going to have to go back and... Could you repost that, Renegade Time Lord? Because it went really fast. That's the problem with doing these things. I only got a tiny phone screen, and when it pops up, I ain't got a lot of time to read nothing. Otherwise, it's gone. Okay, so before I go rambling on another subject, any more questions? Go ahead and shoot. We got a few minutes yet before I have icicles growing off my lower parts. No questions? Come on, there's 24 of you out there now, which is 24 more people than I anticipated. Okay, a lot of rumors tend to be true these days. Okay, who told you not all rumors turn out to be true? It's like... Matrix Lord. Okay. Yeah, I wish it was a freezing 76 degrees out here. Okay, I wouldn't be able to tell you that right now unless I was sitting in front of a list of Chibnall's episodes, because he did write several I liked. I did like 42. I did like I said, Countryside. I believe he also wrote, I think it was Exit Wounds, wasn't it? Cyberwoman, well, I forget. So he has written stuff I have liked. I did like Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. I did like Power of Three up till the end. The last 5 minutes of it were bogus. So, yeah, pretty much the majority of his stuff I did like. But, okay, how long are they filming in South Africa? From what I heard, about 2 more weeks. Very reliable sources. That's very, very hard to find these days. You see, it's not like, I can tell you right now, back in the day, I was very, very fortunate. I had one friend of mine, like I said, I can say it now because he don't even work for that company anymore. He worked for Gold, and he's now moved on to another company. He was a security guard. We won't say his name because we don't want him to get in trouble. I also had a friend of mine who had people who worked inside the BBC back in the day, but not anymore because they really, really clamped down. I'm talking, if anything gets out and they can trace it back to you, you're basically got your ass is flying to the air before you even hit the pink slip. You know, you've basically gotten you're starting to get your first benefits for your ass hits the ground after the security throws you out of Rothlock. Everybody's wanting to see the TARDIS interior. The problem is, we're not going to see that for a while. I have an eerie feeling they're going to hold back as much as they can until, all right, not related. What do you think of the partner program changes, blah, blah, blah. It's a load of shit. They're basically screwing over all the smaller channels. New exterior, like I said, it's a police box. It's a police box. Like I said, it's kind of nice they went back to the black with the white lettering. What else am I going to comment on other than, oh, look, the phone door opens the opposite way now. Any classic monsters you want for Series 11? That's a tough one because there's so many I do like. Oh, heck, I got to narrow it down to one. See, definitely not the Zygons because they already screwed them up. We've had enough, I think, of the Cybermen and the Daleks. I don't know. The Autons we haven't seen in a while. I wouldn't mind seeing a better episode with them, maybe. I don't know. Sea Devils? Yeah. Zarby? No. Maybe the Wyrn. We haven't seen the Wyrn in a while. I'm copying Joe. Is Joe out here? Wait a minute. Don't worry, everybody's copying Joe. Matter of fact, according to him, he invented toilet paper. What do you think the fans fit in the series and narrative? Oh, that's a good question. From what I've heard, I think they're going to try to do stories that's going to build up each particular one. Like I said, I've heard very little. They're really, really keeping stuff under wraps. It's very hard to get information. Let's see, I'm trying to see, while I'm standing here, more classic characters I'd like to see back. Well, let's see, let's fade way back. No word of them filming in Ireland this year. Well, like I said, they can surprise you. Matter of fact, maybe because Star Wars hogged all the good locations. I doubt it. Someone just asked me if you think they'll bring back... All right, Michelle's not returning either. No, she's already decided she's done with it. Someone said they're Ronnie or the Valyard. Ronnie or the Valyard, real quick. No, because they've pretty much shoveled the Ronnie under and pissed on her grave. It's really upsetting too because there was a lot of potential for the Ronnie. Because, you see, the Ronnie was not necessarily evil. The Ronnie just didn't give a shit. Okay? It's way too soon to bring back the Master. The Master needs to take a rest, a long rest. Moffat overplayed that card quite a bit. And even though I enjoyed Michelle Gomez's performances, I think it's time to give the Master a rest as well. Sorry, your questions are going by pretty fast. What about the Corsair? Sorry, Corsair's dead. Wrapped in plastic, turned into mommy and uncle, or whatever, auntie and uncle. And no one has yet seen the new TARDIS that I know of. Oh, she's out here. Keep them questions coming. We got 30 people on here right now, so go ahead and shoot. I can give you a few more minutes before my nose freezes off. Okay, so yeah, Ronnie and the Valyard. Valyard, I heavily doubt we're ever going to see again. I'd like to think of what happened with the Valyard was that his timeline was averted after the Doctor learned of his existence. Well, Moffat can cry and complain and bitch all he wants. He had the perfect replacement for Chris Eccleston standing right there, and that was Paul McGann. And he decided that, yeah, Missy's pretty much done for now. Michelle Gomez has said she's not coming back. You can keep your eye out. There's a book coming out, I think, next month, if I remember correctly, called The Chronicles of Missy. So if you want to go check that out, you can. Davros, no. I think Davros needs to take a rest as well. Davros is pretty much done. It's over. He's had it. Hang on a moment. Oh, thank you, sir. Have a great day now. Mail just came. Okay, he's running a little bit late today. That's what I was out here for originally. Ooh, bills. And not Bill Potts. Bills. Okay. That's another thing. Making new villains in Doctor Who. There's so many original ideas still out there that have not been done, and I'm kind of hoping that's what they're going to aim for, is to get some new ones in here. The Daleks are overdone. Daleks are over as far as I'm concerned. So, all right, I wouldn't mind seeing Romana pop back up, but the tricky part is, I don't know if, heck, what's her name? Landau. Sorry, my brain's blanking because I'm froze. Celestial Toy Maker, he's been back in Big Finish, and they did a really good job with that. Tom Baker, doubt it. He's, matter of fact, he turns 84 on the 20th, so, Yeti? I don't know, now that Moffat stuck his dick in the Great Intelligence, I'm not sure if I want to... No, Juliet Landau. The third incarnation of Romana on Big Finish is played by actress Juliet Landau. Matter of fact, she's the daughter of Martin Landau and Barbara Bain. And the thing is, would she be willing to do it, or should we go with another incarnation? All right, Susan, always. I would love to see Susan back at any given time. The thing is, I keep telling these guys, especially when we were doing the 50th anniversary year podcast, we're in a race with the graveyard at this point. William Russell's in his 90s. Carol Ann Ford's in her 70s. They should have been back on the show already. They should have been back in the 50th anniversary special. There was no damned excuse to do this. A matter of fact, my favorite one was that jackass they had come up to Clara at the beginning and go, the doctor blah blah wants to see whatever that, and we never see this jackass ever again. Yet we couldn't have had William Russell deliver that line. At least it would have gave him an appearance. Anything else? It's starting to get cold out here. Cold out here. Cold out here. Historical personalities, Vlad the Impaler, but the thing is, they kind of already done that on Big Finish. That was the Son of the Dragon. And if you have not listened to that one, it's a Peter Davison adventure. Extremely well done. With the real Vlad Tepes. And it's very, very well done. Never going to happen. Now, multi-doctor specials are going to be very few and far between. What I was talking about is bring back some past companions. What sort of interior would I like for the 13th? For Jodie? I don't know. Maybe if they just went back to basics. It doesn't have to be anything extraordinary, extravagant, but we'd like to see more of the inside of it than we did in, oh, look, Journey to the Center of My Disappointment, was I called the episode. The big friendly reset button that just makes all that bad shit go away. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Jamie, I'd like to see pop back up again, but if you listen to Big Finish, they kind of had a story. No. Ace, yeah. Bill, no. I think Bill Potts was left in a very good place. Also, once again, she's another one of Moffat's immortal super characters that can travel the universe on her own. But unlike Clara, she don't need a TARDIS and doesn't have what's her name from Game of Thrones with her. Okay, here's another myth that I want to kill. Somebody's been putting up posters going on about how Moffat created Bill and Heather and gave them those names, two characters, as an ode to William Hartnell and his wife. That's not true. That's 100% false. He even said, he already 86'd that. He said turns out it was a complete coincidence that he used those two names. He never intended it to have anything to do with Bill Hartnell and his wife Heather. Yet somebody's now running around on Facebook posting that like it's fact. And that's another thing you got to watch out for. Bill Potts was named after Billy Piper. That's very true. He already said that in an interview. But she was not named after Bill Hartnell. Okay, anything else? It could be. Hang on, let's take a look around the countryside real quick while I got you out here. Sorry, I'm not lucky. Well, for one, Maisie Williams is too close to Jailbait. That's why. Dirty birdies. All right, so let's give you a landscape shot here. Ooh. Yes, Susan was back in the Five Doctors, but what did she do other than what she used to do on the old show, which was sprain her frickin' ankle. All right, let's take a look around. Look at this. This is the frickin' Tundra, man. I am joining you live from the South Pole. I wish I hadn't lost the map. Josh! Oh, hell, even my phone's fogging up. It's so frickin' cold out here. Okay, anything else? Because I think I'm going to start heading for the door, so... Look at it. Oh. If you don't like soothing, oh, sorry. That's your problem. The problem is, now that Moffat's gone, hopefully we're going to go back to having companions simply go, look, I'm done, I want to leave. Or companion kills. I do not know why people were against David Bradley's performance. I hate to tell you all some bad news, but well, you know, that's how it was back then. The first Doctor was not Mr. Friendly, and sure they did play up on the sexism gag just a wee bit, but come on, folks, it's a TV show. No, we'll not bring the DJ from Necros back from the dead. No, I don't think so. Well, the thing is, okay, the actors who played Ian and Barbara in Adventure in Space and Time are currently going, they're doing Big Finish audios with David Bradley, along with Claudia Grant, who played Susan in Adventure in Space and Time. So, the thing is, I'd rather have them on the frickin' camera. They got the set, they got the console, it's already made. Why don't we remake some of the classic episodes that are missing? But the BBC doesn't want to take the risk. That's the problem. They never want to stick their nose out or stick their heads out on the block. Okay, a couple more questions and I'm getting my ass at sea. Look, there's Santa. He's still out here, that jackass. See, it's been too damn cold for me to even drag that 5-foot Santa Claus back to the back garage and put him away. All right. No. Peter Capaldi's performances were all brilliant. They were all excellent. And he was the Doctor. At least I know Santa can hold his own against Clara. All right. Well, I'm going to get on out of here. So, Terry, take care. What's the situation with the 11-hour run? That's just simply Chibnall wants to go with an entire new format. Word is that he's going to be taking it as one long continuous storyline, not like the overbranching story arcs we've had before, but each, you know, kind of like he did with some of his other series. Well, folks, I'm getting my ass on inside because it is freezing ass cold out here. So everybody take care. Ta-ta. Peace out. Nanu. Have a good one, folks. Good night.